Well, it has been a fair while since we've seen each other. And my next project is gonna be a game from my childhood. Not Paper Mario, that'll be some other time. I was gonna do a Kirby game, but I decided, in the great memory of a great actor, we're going to talk about Harry Potter. The LEGO Harry Potter collection collects the two console versions of years 1 through 4 and 5 through 7. Throughout the next few weeks, I will be playing through both of them, and after completing the main stories, we will go 100%. We have to start with the original. Released, God knows when. I think, early, it was after Goblet of Fire. So I guess all I can say is welcome to LEGO Harry Potter. We will be starting a brand new file on slot 2. And this is going to be a rather quiet episode. So, do you have an idea what's happened? Mr. Harry James Potter has been forced to live with his aunt and uncle after his parents were murdered by a evil wizard. And, well, you know, his aunt and uncle don't care about him and they've literally made him sleep under the stairs, because that's more of a thing in England. But I will be bringing up actor deaths in this series, and the first one I will be bringing up is the beloved Richard Harris, who played Dumbledore in the first 2 Harry Potter movies. He is a great actor, and he was basically on his deathbed while making Chamber of Secrets. It is one of the reasons, whenever we get to that storyline, I love it so much. But, for the game itself, welcome to the Leaky Cauldron. One of the areas we will be spending a lot of time in, due to the nature of the game. As this ends up becoming the hub world, and something, for those who haven't played LEGO games before, studs are basically your currency. Also, this is Hagrid. I will bring up Robbie Coltrane. I would rather have one sad thing per level. But Hagrid is one of my favorite Harry Potter characters. And thankfully we don't meet one of the more infamous ones yet. But LEGO games are very simple kids games. Made more for between 5 and 10-year-olds. Even if the Indiana Jones games Traveler's Tales made were 10 and up. These games are often very quirky and very, very funny games. Also, this is one of the first LEGO games not to use traditional mini-kits that were used ever since LEGO Star Wars. As yes, I will be bringing up other LEGO games, even though it might be a while before we end up playing them. Just due to the sake of I want to get one of my favorite childhood video games out of the way. But yeah. This game, I played it whenever I was between 5 or 10. I think it was actually one of the first video games I played that wasn't Paper Mario. But that right there is a piece of the Hogwarts crest. Hey, I'm not trying to pick up the wizard. As these are the main level collectibles. And there are 4 of them. One for each of the 4 houses. I will go over those whenever we actually get to Hogwarts itself. Which won't be until later this episode. As I am an avid Harry Potter fan, I will be talking about my house in this game. I have taken my Pottermore quiz. One issue with this is it's sometimes hard to see when you're going to be using one of the most basic of spells. I will not go over it exactly until we get to the point where Harry can use it. As yes, Harry is a wizard. Or Dumbledore could say it. This is Wingardium Leviosa, the most basic spell of this game, and the one you're most likely going to use the most. And it is your standard building objects spell. It builds your objects, it helps you with most puzzles, it's an all-around fun thing. And welcome to Diagon Alley. One of my personal favorite locations in the movies, and even in the books. Fun fact, I own the $400 more recent LEGO version of this. Which I'd rather cover my LEGO Harry Potter collection in a bonus video. Also, this character, we'll talk about him later. He's infamous in the first movie. And for those wondering, I have a British background. My father's actually from Croydon. I am not using the weak name that that the American adaptation of the movie gave, Philosopher's Stone, that being Sorcerer's Stone. I do not find it a very good title. and I would much rather use its British counterpart of Philosopher's Stone. Literally, it was a name change for marketing. Great job, America. You're being stupid like normal. Let's not dig into the fact of I'm a Texan. But yeah, this game is just really fun to me. By the way, there was a challenge I was gonna do, but it was a thing better saved for another LEGO game. That challenge being not going after most, if any, of the extra items. Now, this game still has a fair few collectibles in it. Those being the Student in Peril that we saved, the 4 house emblems, and 3 things we will get into whenever we first encounter one. Also the studs that we've been collecting. Silver are worth 10, gold worth 100, blue are worth 1,000, and that purple one we just picked up, which is hovering by our icon, is worth about 10,000. Yeah, it's serious. But this is also something we do a lot in this game. Potion crafting. They will sometimes put these randomly in levels. I'm not the biggest fan of them, as years 5 through 7 get ridiculous. So much so that an extra was put in just to make some of them useless. Also, here, Harry, put a spider in the potion. This potion in particular blows things up. And we built something that looked like a broom earlier. That is what you use to clean up this green paint-like goo. Never thought I'd make a Mario Sunshine reference in a Harry Potter-related video. That is a thing that, well, you can just tell I wasn't expecting to do. But yeah, just sweep all this goo up, and we get the Hufflepuff emblem. And we have a secret blue stud. Now Hagrid can pull these chains out of the wall. He is a strong character. And now we have officially left Diagon Alley to enter Gringotts Wizard Bank. I don't know why, but one of the lines just make goblins seem like the worst little jerks ever. And later on in the films, my god, they really are the worst jerks you will ever meet. But there are 8 little light bulbs that we can light up. I believe this gives nothing special. I believe it's honestly just a purple stud, but the studs are a very worthwhile thing to go after, as you need a lot of them to complete this game. Also, one thing I am going to challenge myself on is going into levels for a second time as the least amount of times I have to enter a level, the better. But if I have to go into a level 2 or 3 times, I'm not gonna count myself off for it. But keep that in mind. I most likely will not do free play levels until we have everything we need for them. But going around and turning on 8 lights, seriously, for goblins, I would not be surprised if these are basically necessary. And yeah, all you get is a purple stud, but that fills up that bar at the top a lot. That stud bar is different for most LEGO games, and I will not cover what it actually means until we get a full bar. And silver objects. Ah yes, silver objects. My least favorite thing in this game, because you do not get the spell for them until basically what is the end of the story. However, we can send Mr. Harry Potter up here to grab some more Blue's studs, filling up the bar more. And we have another cutscene. That scene in the film is much weirder. But we have another character. This is Griphook. Griphook, surprisingly, isn't that important. You only have him as a playable character since they needed a new ability to give characters. So they decided to give goblins the power of wielding the almighty keys. Yeah, I don't like the playable goblins that much. They feel unnecessary. Just have a cutscene where they go into the vault. But we can hold A on these locks and open them up. Now, the sad thing is, you don't unlock Griphook until after you get that spell I was mentioning that you don't get until the 4th year, also known as, due to the nature of the games being split up between the first 4 movies and the last 4, it's the end of the game before you unlock the spell. So yeah, not my most favorite thing. But hey, these games are still fun. This game was a part of my childhood. I couldn't beat it as a child. And I'll get to certain moments why. And I did not grow up with a PS2 or anything, one of the other consoles this game was released on. I grew up with a Wii. To give an idea, this game had shoehorned motion controls, which was not fun for me. And the moving paintings thing, I've always enjoyed this. But using Griphook, we can actually get deeper into Gringotts Bank and enjoy yet another cutscene. That cutscene, you can actually see quite a bit whenever we deal with the open world aspect of this. It's not actually anything to do with, well, the true open world, more the area where you access all your levels. But let's go around and build all these torches, get more money. And let's ignore that dragon and use Griphook for a moment. Open another vault. Gather all of the money. And just blowing literally everything under the sun up today. And True Wizard. That is a special bonus that you get only by filling up that golden stud meter. And yes, it unlocked whenever we hit 69,000 studs. I don't know if anybody was on crack, but I kind of love that, just for the fact that it was 69,000. But something we can do with Grip Hook is reveal Harry's vault, which is only golden studs instead of purple. So one thing I don't know for sure on, I think some of these figures actually have grunts from the real actors who played these characters. But let's go into Ollivanders.
Ooh.
And the magic has begun. We've gotten 3 out of the 4 House Crests. We got our first True Wizard. We collected nearly 100,000 studs in our first level. We rescued a student in peril. And we got 3 gold bricks out of 200. And so, the Gryffindor Common Room. All I have to say to end off this episode, John Williams has an amazing score for these movies. And so, we are gonna end it off here. Next time on LEGO Harry Potter, we explore Hogwarts Castle. See you guys then.